Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots.
Borregales to kick off for New England.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Cowboy 80! 79 Broncos! 18 Pioneer! Buffalo 18! Ready!
Looking to throw right away. His first stop on the game lines up incomplete.
Well caught on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
By Christian Gonzalez.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now! 70 Lions! Ready!
Again, throw out of the gun. Flying right side. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
19! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Go!
Mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
The one heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. With Henderson. Gonna take this in for 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Fourth down on the drive, starting to run at this stage because it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Henderson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down.
1st down. Man. That one is incomplete. Hang on to the contact. his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Peterson here from the gun. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. Back to the 24. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He got a throw on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
On the jump.
Throwing trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. The first carry down. Deshaun Smith. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brocky, who got to have short memories. You tell me those two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
18, 19, Warriors, 70.
Look to throw. That's his back. Deshaun Smith. How about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now.
Give it to him inside. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
First and 10 from the 41.
19 tight. Ready.
Throwing it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Throwing it. Touchdown offside. passes down to the 18. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
Looking inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line pass.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard
Buffalo
line.
18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw.
Celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. He showed you right there when there's good. This kid can run.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights.
Patriots
And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All set for the kickoff. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready, what's that?
And the gun, it's May. For 8 yards on that side. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
That's good.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. It's a New England first down.
10 at the 46-yard
One play in
line.
Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Henderson. He's stopped at the 8-yard shot. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game,
A gain of 9.
you will take it in the
Brings up
NFL.
2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
It's Henderson again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They have 3rd and 2.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Sending him on the down. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that 1st down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, break. Hot 70, hot 70.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute.
Ready.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. To take away the deeper options, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready.
Looking now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. The play is brought to an end. This one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass ball in. Their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready, ready.
In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's short the first after a mild gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. 19, 60 vices. Ready?
He's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. In traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And sneaking it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than a QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Go!
QB sneak coming. Trying to drive the crowd forward, but they've proven it. This sneak is going to be stopped short of that goal line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Smith. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. And with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
On the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. To Trey Young Anderson. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Anderson, first and 10. Running there full steam ahead. He ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it. So then hurry up here.
Second and
this is Henderson. Second down. Good running now. Get around 6. They've got third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's the pistol snap to May. And complete to Diggs. He takes it across the 30 before heading out. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Inside give to Henderson. And he's caught for gain about 2.
So I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
And again, on 3rd down. That's on target to Pierce. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with first and goal. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
In the red zone on first. 35 completion on first down. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics. I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They're going to hold him to 5 yards, and they don't short that marker. We'll see if they want to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. He's in for the touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. Drake made a touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do this. The end even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to go on.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go street.
Throw here on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. Pass on the move here. He's going to be held down to the 2 and sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kenny, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good pass. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready!
Quick throw left side complete. And he's brought down at the line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Back! Cougar 19! Go!
Quick pass right side. It's a touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
His kick
That one right down the middle.
makes the
And the
score
Eagles lead by 15 now.
Patriots 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He'll take this at the 10. It's all down on what was the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Lay down from the gun. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on a quick hit. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's good for a
That's just great
Patriots.
instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just making sure that it and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. May off the play fake. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. 350 here.
Ball is at 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 40-yard line.
Big game here for Diggs. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
27 yards to move the chains.
And the Patriots
I'm sure Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Henderson here. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Crazy.
Here's made the air. He's got Pierce. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Alex Pierce. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Where was that? Lady, what's that? Crazy. Five.
No throw, 3rd and long. Just got to go before the hit mark. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team after a try. From the left hash, this is from 47. That was a miss. So he hung it out right about upright. And this stays a 15-point game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keep throwing by the rookie for Michigan. And the Patriots are going to have this after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
To the air on 1st down. May. Gets him on the out route. Let's throw a little down at the 30. And he'll look pretty well attacking to make that stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third down on third. Second step in, it's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles bring it home to their second interception of the season.
The coaches just love the effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Okay,
So
ready?
the incompletion still at the 38. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
He's going to throw it. Escapes out to the left. It's going to be complete to Smith on the check down. They can't bring him down until he gets in the red zone at the 19. The goals is a gain of 19 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Working inside the red zone. He's got Smith again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles close these out at 22 points.
Patriots 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. This is Henderson. And he is 6 yards to begin this one. Second and 4. Working quickly here.
Down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Stay on the board here with Henderson. All right, short on marker for the moment. They got third and short coming up from their own 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Stevenson hits it on third down. He said he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth
No
down.
gain on the play.
It's weird saying it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's that?
May throwing for it. Played it over the middle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
A couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
This offense is
line.
now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
They're going to try and throw it here. Catch the left side by Mookie. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Back to throw.
Ready?
In the red zone now. Connects. Touchdown Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, bro. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more. But he's certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Patriots 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. My turn.
And snap, go through. This one's incomplete. 2 balls, interception. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
What's that? What's that?
Here he goes. Third and long. This connects with Schultz. He's going to touch him down as they line up a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Crazy, crazy. You're going to start. Hey, what's 5.
Maine looking to throw. knock it free. And it sets up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Anderson. And his struggles on the ground continues. He's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Going on for him here.
As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here.
Just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Come on, set! 79, Bronco 80. 7 Pirates, ready?
Now pressure coming. Catch is made down the right sideline. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's just awesome, Kate. Multitasking on that catch. Primary focus. All we say is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready?
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Quick pass right side, complete. And he's brought it real close to that goal line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches.
Go!
He keeps it himself. He runs it across. Touchdown! And the Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
42. Patriots 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Anderson here. And their struggles on the ground continues. He's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sticking with Henderson. That's good for a few. It brings up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They go play action. Here's May. Eagles are right, so down he goes. They're staring at the 4th down line, and that's it.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Airing it out to start his drive. Finds him over the middle. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Eagles close to beginning the year 4-0. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 Lion, let's go. Traffic, Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Look against the blitz. Makes the grab and bounds outside. He gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
16 yards.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's working against him as they hurry up to the line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Look at this. He's setting up the throw. He had it for a moment, but a brilliant defensive play to Joe. Moves incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, touch.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air, on third and long. Chased out to his right.
Outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's first and goal. In the red zone, on first. He's able to get to the 2 before the stop.
So hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. Try to monitor where these running backs are. Chipping, are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Pass the 6.
Complete option. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Another day off.